What's poppin', everybody? This is Cerebral404, and I'm gonna show you guys a standard tournament today. I'll be using Malamar Necrozma GX, a deck that I kind of overlooked for quite a bit. I think I even probably showcased Magnezone with Duskmane Necrozma even more than this. But nevertheless, I've come to the realization that I think you guys really like seeing tournaments, so I'm gonna try and post more of them. It's not always easy because you need tickets to play them, but we're gonna try it. But indeed, I'm going to be using Malamar Necrozma GX. And I'm not too much of a fan of this deck in Standard. I like this sort of decks more in Expanded, where I have a lot of the tools that I want to use. But, since it's sort of the new version of Ray Ills in a way, I should be all over it. And I really hope it does something in the World Championship too, where a couple of days from the World Championship, and it'd be great if this deck would won, surprise everybody. Like in every major tournament, this deck does well, and everybody's like surprised it does well. Like even the commentators, Puka, Cora, they always say, "Oh, nobody expected this. Nobody expected this." Anyway, so I'm going first here. We're gonna do our stuff. Don't have a supporter, so I hope I did manage to get something with the Jirachi we opened up here. I run one of these Jirachis in this deck. So Judge Whistle, let's draw a few cards. I got the Psychic Energies, and at least we got two of the Incase down. So Stellar Wish, give me something, and Lily, thank God. It's turn 1 too, so I'll get that plus, draw 4 cards. Nice. So decent little turn 1. It could have went a hell of a lot better, but we work with what we got. Like I said, this deck sort of hates me in Standard. I don't know, but it's just I just never seem to make it really work as well as how I used to do with the Ray Ills and in Expanded. But let's attach a Psychic Energy on the Necrozma GX that I just got. It's going to be very important. As you guys can see, my opponent opened up with Zorua. And Zoroark GX is sort of an annoying Pokemon against this deck, but at the same time, we can get a one-hit knockout. I just need 4 Psychic Energies, so it's all about getting those damn energies on. And if we get I was gonna say Eels, if we get the Malamars and attach the Psychic Energies, not really miss a beat, then I can get that one-hit knockout, which is great. So my opponent grabbing a few Pokemon and placed on the Eevee attaches the Water Energy. So this means Glaceon GX. I guess it could have meant Vaporeon too. There's a Vaporeon GX as well, but Glaceon GX is a Pokemon that, on the surface it has a very good ability, but it just kind of fell off. People stopped playing it, and I guess I can see why. I mean, it doesn't stop as much as you would want to stop. It needs to be active too, and now with the rotation, we're gonna lose the Eevee as well. So it's a bit sad, but it's still a very solid Pokemon. It's not gonna be able to do much against me in this case either. Go figure. I don't even use Tapu Lele GX in this deck. I just decided to just run Jirachi instead. I had the option of one between the two, and I decided to go with Jirachi. Yep. Since we have the switching options, might as well take advantage of it. So let's see, Mysterious Treasure. It looks like the other Incase prized. A bit sad, but you know what? I have everything I need to get the KO using Deoxys here, a Pokemon that I run. One of the few little good basic Pokemon from Celestial Storm. I just wish they made my favorite cards a lot better, like Deoxys, the 3rd generation Pokemon and stuff. But yeah, since I've got the escape board and I can instantly power up this Deoxys, might as well use you as opposed to putting Necrozma in harm's way. Get that first prize is really good. It makes a night and day difference because I played first. If I didn't play first, this situation wouldn't be happening now. But we get the KO on the Zorua. First prize goes to me. Very good. We also get rid of one of the threats. I want to get rid of the Zoruas as soon as possible before they evolve if I can help it, because when they evolve, you know what's going to happen. It's a drawing machine. So DC and the Zoroark GX is going to come out though. Well, at least I KO'd one. And my opponent going to go ahead and use Judge. I mean, I suppose, you know, we did have Cynthia in hand, but I'm shuffling 4, getting 4, so it's not like I'm minusing. And damn, we don't have a supporter though this time. Got the Judge whistle though. And my opponent going to play down another Eevee, use the Rescue Stretcher, get the other Zorua back in hand. He also played down that Grimer, Alolan Grimer. Alolan Muck can be a bit annoying against our deck for Jirachi, but even more importantly, Dynamax the Necrozma GX. I do run that Pokemon, of course. So let's go ahead and use Psychic Recharge to start powering up my dude. I think, yeah, we should be able... We can get that one-hit knockout on the Zoroark GX here. Exactly 4 energies, so perfect. Looking very good. My opponent didn't even manage to get the KO on Deoxys there, which is very nice. It is set up, though, to be KO'd with Glaceon later on. But let's switch. I decided not to use the switch and just manually retreat. Maybe I should have used that, but, you know, it is what it is. I guess I decided to save it since we got the energy to spare. And 230 damage, one-hit knockout. Necrozma GX putting in the work. That's what I like to do. One-hit KO those Zoroark GXs, man. Even with the resistance. And we get the last NK. I'll run a 3-3 line in this deck. I know many people like to max out the Malamars, but I believe in 3. In a 3 line. And my opponent managed to get another DC. Discarded the Acerola there. It's a card that can be very annoying, you know. Normally I would want to use something like Giratina and Deoxys, soften up the GX Pokemon a little bit, and then Necrozma can come in for an easier KO. But I'm always wary of those Acerolas. This deck should definitely run them. Okay, so my opponent managed to make a nice play there. Damage my Necrozma and get the KO on the bench on Deoxys, which is a bit sad. A bit sad indeed. And now we are going to go with Guzma. Since I'm at that 3 price range, might as well KO one of the 1 price Pokemon. And I debate for a bit which one to target. Maybe the Eevee, maybe the Muck, since its ability can affect me. But I decided to go with the Zorua, because I just want those out of the way, to be honest. I just don't want him to have the option of drawing so much every turn. So it seems a bit overkill, but it's not like he KO'd Deoxys, I couldn't use that. So we have to use Necrozma. Attach 3 energy. It's a bit sad, to be honest, that I need to so much. That's one of the benefits the old Rayquaza X has, and even Ultra Necrozma GX, is that you can attach less, you know? I mean, it's not like we had another attacker to put the energies on, but Prismatic Blast, knockout Zorua, and all I gotta do now is KO 1 more GX Pokemon, get the Mysterious Treasure from the prizes. And we're looking really nice. Normally you would but you would want some easy matchups in these tournaments. You know, at least get an easy first opponent. So, like, even if you don't win the tournament, at least if you come into the finals and lose or something, you still get a good amount of packs and stuff. But this is why I play the tournaments. It's an opportunity for me to get some Unified Minds packs. I really was hoping I was going to show you guys a lot of the decks from the new set, but it's difficult, man. It's like I have a few pieces from one deck, I have a few from another, and what have you, and I don't really have the stuff that I want. Like, I would have liked to show you guys an Aerodactyl GX deck, but we couldn't do that. And the Giratina too with Malamar, I would really like to try that. But let's see now, my opponent, he's putting up the pressure too, like he's kind of in control in a way. That Glaceon GX is fresh, is ready, doing that 90 damage while spreading. I gotta get the Malamar out too, otherwise this Inkay's gonna die. So let's KO. Well, let's discard what I meant to say. The Field Blower. I don't see those cards being very useful right now. And get Necrozma GX. So play down the Necrozma GX. Play down Dawnwing's Necrozma. It's gonna be risky, but I am gonna play that Pokemon to maximize my Cynthia, and I might use it. I guess I didn't use the GX attack yet, and I'm gonna make a really risky play here. But attach the Psychic Energies on Necrozma GX, and realistically, I do have I just need one more manual Psychic Energy and the Choice Band, and I win. The deck is kind of thinned out, so I'm really hoping I can sort of do it. So, 23 cards. Wondering what I have over in the discard pile. So, I decide to go risk it, and hey, if we don't, then we'll still be able to blast this Glaceon for a lot of damage. But I do get lucky. I see the Choice Band and the Psychic Energy, so it's GG. Kind of nice. I get that win sort of without worrying too much, because it is a bit nerve-wracking. That Glaceon GX was more of a threat than you guys realize when I have the hurt Inkay there too. So game 1 goes to me. Very, very nice. Good little first match. My opponent put in a good fight, and I don't want that. I want easy matches for tournaments, so I can get the prizes. But I guess it wouldn't be nice if the matches were too easy. I need to show you guys some good content. But game 2, let's see what we're gonna go up against with Malamar. But yeah, man, I mean, Malamar, I don't think I played it enough. I should have showcased it more in Standard. Considering I always talk about it for the tournaments, it's kind of like my go-to deck to win. Like, I'm always rooting for it. All this stuff. I don't think I used it much in Standard or even Expanded. I know I posted a few deck lists. I posted like an updated deck list a long while ago. I know I have some matches up, but I think I probably should have showcased it more. It's going to change now with the rotation too, but it's still going to be around. So let's see. Open up with Mew. That's not very good, but I guess it's not too bad either. And my opponent, he showed me from his mulligan, he's running this Granbull deck, which is not good news. Not good news at all. This sort of deck, the Granbull Go Handless deck, my Malamar deck, and is not really meant to deal with it. It uses 130 HP, one prize Pokemon that can get one-hit knockouts on your GXs, easily. So that's very, very bad. Necrozma GX is in that range where it always dies to it. I mean, at least if I had maybe a stage 1 GX or something, I guess it could have been better. I don't know. But, my deck really isn't meant to deal with this. Now, if I had Giratina from Lost Thunder, maybe it would have made the match more even, I guess, because I can just use that guy over and over. But we only have 2 non-GX attackers we can really utilize, and that's Deoxys and Giratina. And Deoxys can't even get the one-hit knockout on this dude. So I'm going to need a lot of luck if I'm going to win. So just attach the Psychic Energy on Mew, make the most out of our Lily, whatever. Choice Band is going to be useless anyway. And my opponent starting to do his stuff, using the Apricorn Maker, getting the Nest Balls. It's one of the only decks that Apricorn Maker is used now. This is sort of the deck that Apricorn Maker is just used for, to be honest. For the most part, things like Elm, and even the new Pokemon Maniac Collector, they do a better job for specific decks. So opponent gonna use Instruct, draw a few cards. Great Ball, another card that works wonders in this deck. And man, this deck isn't really that great. It's got a few good matchups It's a good little anti-meta deck, but if I was running a sort of different deck, it wouldn't be able to touch me. But because we're running Malamar, it's sort of a good matchup for my opponent. Right. So, my turn, and our hand isn't even looking that good. Oh, Jesus. What am I gonna do here? Using Cynthia is bad, because we have a humongous hand. Ingo and Emmet is gonna discard too many resources for me, too many supporters. So I guess I just kinda have to use the Volkner. Grab the mysterious treasure, and I guess what we're gonna do is grab Giratina. I hope you're in the deck. Get those psychic energies instantly on you, but I mean, it's just so sad. At least if I had a better turn 1, like if we got the nuts, played down the Inkays, then on my turn I can just grab all of the mysterious treasures, get the Malamars, ditch energies, have the Necrozma, and just gotta KO this turn. At least start putting the pressure up, but no, we just gotta use bench, we just gotta use Psy Wave over our Psy Power, and that's it. So, damn luck too. Yeah, this deck just doesn't work for me in Standard. I don't know why. I liked it better before the rotation. We had things like Hoopa X I could use to snipe. We had Professor's Letter, of course, the cards that I like to use. So if you guys noticed, I targeted down the Magcargo there. It's probably, I mean, of course, I won't be able to knock it out with New, but maybe if we use Guzma later on. I have only one Guzma in this deck, which is going to be very important. And he doesn't get out another Magcargo. What you gotta do is destroy their setup. If one of their pieces goes missing, then maybe they can like miss out on their combo. And this is a sort of deck that everything needs to go right. If even just something small goes wrong and they're left with one card in hand, then Granbull can't do anything. So they can't afford to make even the slightest mistake. And what I want to do, what I'm hoping for, is that he will make a mistake, or I'm able to disrupt him. But, if he's clever, he's going to try and get out 2 Magcargos. So here's the Granbull. Is ready to go with all out. 160. Damn, that sucks. And now Giratina, you're my only option. Man, if only Giratina. He can't even tank a hit either. This guy just does exactly 160 to KO it. But I am going to beat it right now. Here's the Psychic Energy. But then we're kind of forced to use like Necrozma. I just don't have another option. So Mysterious Treasure, let's get the Malamar. It seems to make the most sense. I guess I have Necrozma too, that I can use the GX attack and make myself invincible. We have a few options we can try and use against this deck, but it's not a good matchup. It's not a good matchup. So here's Psychic Recharge. Let's put it on, I guess, Necrozma. Damn it. Like, Deoxys can't get the knockout. He just can't. So, go with Crisis Dive. KO Granbull. And here's my first prize. So now we're kind of even, but my opponent is in the leading position. I wish I got the first KO at least. It would have made a difference. So you place down this stadium that really helps them out too. The Viridian Forest sort of helps them regulate their hand. They can sort of discard a card, not add an energy if they want to. I can use it too, but I'm going to get rid of it as soon as possible. And my hope is that hopefully he only runs like a 2-2 Magcargo line. He had to discard 1. So I'm just hoping it works out for me. Somehow I get lucky. But the thing is, this deck of course uses Diantha. And that card lets them recycle cards for free, basically, from the discard pile to the hand. Once you get a KO and a Fairy Pokemon. And it's another card that sort of makes the deck work. has a lot of these cards that are really just in this deck 100%. So I hope I get lucky here. I really hope. Like, he's sort of struggling here, taking his time, and when this happens, usually it means they can't make a play. I hope it works out. I really do. But they always seem to have a way to make the combo. You know, that's how this deck is designed for. Another, not Gramble, oh my god, I forgot its name. Oh man, I'm so bad. I keep forgetting names now. I forget the names of Pokemon. Crazy. Snubble, I think it's Snubble, yeah. So what you gonna do, opponent? I hope I get lucky. If he can't make an attack this turn, it's really big for me. It's the kind of luck that I need. Is it possible? Uses Oranguru again. I think he used both of them. Am I getting the free turn? Here's the rescue stretcher. Okay. Oh damn, he's gonna get that Slugma. So he realizes that he's gonna get the other guy out too. So disappointing. So with two of those down, it makes it sort of pointless for me to KO one or the other. You know, when they have two of each, you know, which is the smart thing to do. He has like Magcargo and a Slugma for a second Magcargo, two of your attacker, Snubble, and two of the Oranguru. So no matter what I get rid of, you know, he has the backup. But at least I did get lucky. He didn't manage to evolve, so we get the free turn that we wanted here, which is very important. This is my chance to make a lead and sort of come back in the game. And this is an opportunity for Deoxys too. If I can use Deoxys and get a KO, just use this Pokemon, because like I've said, we don't have many spare attackers. I can't even recycle Giratina with the stretcher. You know, using a GX Pokemon is bad since they give out 2 prizes, so I have a lot of things going against me. But now we can use Deoxys. This is my opportunity. Get a KO using this Pokemon. And I'm going to be in the lead right now, be in the leading position. Got rid of his stadium too, and I just hope all of these actions amount to something. So 3 Psychic Energies. Let's use the spinner too, get another one. Running out of those from the deck. And, I mean, there's not much I can do, just keep attacking. It'd be good if we get a little bit more of a setup, but I should have everything I need. I guess a third Malamar wouldn't be bad. And Deoxys, man. Power Blast. Looking good. Now we're looking kind of good. Get this KO, and I got the lead now. So very, very nice. Very, very nice. And I still have the Giratina. He didn't die yet, which is great. It's just perfect. I couldn't have asked for anything better. We managed to get a KO with Deoxys. Giratina survived as well, and he can get another knockout. It's great. Like, just because of this, like that one pass my opponent made, I might have a shot now. So here comes the second Magcargo. Now my opponent is gonna go all out though. And, you know, between the 2 Magcargos and the 2 Orangurus, I think it's pretty much guaranteed. He can get what he wants every turn. So, there's the Apricot Maker again. Nest Ball. God, out of breath. But yeah, the World Championship is in a few days. I'm gonna cover that as always. It's not like those videos get a lot of views, but I think it's sort of my duty. I gotta do it as a Pokemon TCG channel. I just pretty much like make an effort to watch like almost all of the games on the streams. Just watch the whole thing all days. Just sit at home and watch the whole thing all day long. Miss meals. Just not do stuff that I'm supposed to do. Watch it and give you guys an honest recap like a good little recap, a good review since I watched everything. But I'm curious, like, what deck is gonna win. I've been hearing a lot of stuff about the Dark Box Weavile decks. They seem to be pretty hot. There's also those Gardevoir GX decks some people think are good. Gardevoir and Sylveon GX decks. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I think I would put my money on Zekrom once again. But you never know. I think it might have trouble with Dark Box. You know, they have that sort of HP, you know, Pokemon like Tyranitar. They're a bit too out of the range of lightning, even with the electro powers. But I think I would put my money on lightning again. But who knows? Nobody knows. You know, Dark Box seems a little bit too inconsistent for me, but, you know, I've been wrong before. Okay, so back in the game here. Got my Giratina Prism ready for the KO. And I just wish there was a way at least my opponent would run out of resources. But like I've said, between those Dianthas they can use every turn, they can just grab whatever the hell they want from the discard pile. So they have like infinite attackers if they want to, infinite Grambles. So we finally got the Guzma though, and I hope this amounts to something. Because if I use Guzma and KO one of the other Pokemon, he can't use Diantha. And hopefully that just gives me the other turn where he can't do anything and he gets stuck and I sort of get a free KO. I'm at 3 prizes, he's at 4 prizes. I hope this works out. But once this Giratina dies, you know, we can only use Necrozma GX and Donaming's Necrozma GX, and that's about it. Stacking cards with Makargu. More Instruct. More than likely he's going to get the KO. Let's see. Granbull. You used to be a normal type Pokemon, but now you're fairy. Yeah, just a lot of weird things that happened with Pokemon over the years. I don't know. I mean, I'm just glad that at least, you know, the TCG is still okay. So even though I won't be able to enjoy like the new Pokemon and the Sword and Shield games, because I don't think, I mean, you always never know, but I'm gonna do my best not to pick up that game. But you know, at least I'll enjoy the cards in the TCG because there are some new great Pokemon designs and just great new Pokemon, you know, but when it comes to the game, like the game design, level design, where they're going with the games, I just don't like it anymore. I just don't like it. I thought about making more videos about this because I have a lot of different thoughts and a lot of different ideas. Most people don't even think about, but you know, when you go on YouTube, you see the usual videos about the national decks and about the Pokemon games, but there's a lot of stuff people don't think about that I think I could have just talked about. But, you know, this is a TCG channel. I don't want to, what's the word? Roundabout from the TCG too much. Let's just say that. Okay, so gonna be preparing this Donaming's Necrozma GX. Since I am gonna go with the Guzma this turn. It's now or never. Get that KO on Makargo, and hopefully that amounts to something. You know what? Actually, no. Makargo. I think I'm gonna do Ranguru. Yeah, Ranguru. He gets that extra draw. I think that's better. So let's just do Ranguru. Prismatic Burst. KOs you, and hopefully this amounts to something. I'm pretty sure the effect of Diantha is that they can't use the effect. They got a fairy Pokemon needs to be knocked out. So he won't be able to use that. So hopefully that amounts to something. But, oh, damn it. Here comes the Rescue Stretcher. He had those laying around. So the Oranguru comes back. Man, I really do wonder if I should have just KO'd Gramble. But, I mean, when he has another one, down. It doesn't matter too much. It's got another snubble. So the choice band again. Damn it. I wish there was a way to get rid of those, but we just couldn't. We couldn't. All Out gets the KO on Necrozma. So basically now it's pretty much down to one final play. My opponent is down to one prize. I have to use Dawn of the Wings Necrozma's GX attack. I'm gonna get a KO and be immune. And this is basically my last sort of last resort if I'm gonna win this game. If you can't do anything to get over Necrozma, Dawn of the Wings Necrozma, then I use the other Necrozma for the final KO. And that's basically the plan. We did everything we could. I put up a good fight. I used every opening my opponent gave me. But to be honest, I mean, I think it's kind of obvious at this point. Between all his setup, you know, he will be able to get over me. All he needs is like a Guzma. Just a Guzma. Target down one of the other dudes. Damn it. We are going to try though. So here comes the Moon Eclipse GX. Make it close at the very least. 180 damage, and I am invincible now for this turn. Ultra of the Moon. Yeah. And here is the final turn. My opponent promotes Gramble. Puts the Fairy Energy on. And when I see him sort of being so confident, like he's not even taking the time to think who to promote and whatever, like I know that he has what he needs. Like he's gonna use the Magcargo there, get what he needs, get like a Guzma, like a Switch, do the stuff. It's just really, I mean, if he didn't get like the second Oranguru with the stretcher, then maybe I would have been able to do it, but no. So here comes the Guzma. So I guess he can't get a choice band, but he can target down the Malamar. And another addition to the hand. Damn, there's the switch. And with the stadium, he can go handless, and he goes GG. It's kind of a shame I came really close. I did all I could, but it just wasn't enough. But this is the tournament, guys. I didn't win, lost in the second round after a good fight. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys subscribe, leave a like, share this video with your friends, and I'll probably see you on the World Championship recap. I won't post anything else until then, I think. We'll see. But SaberWolf94, thank you guys for watching. What's up?